Welcome to Book Situation, where we explore powerful ideas from the world's most impactful books. Today, we're diving into a book that's less about managing money and more about understanding our relationship with money. This is The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, a timeless guide that explores how people think, feel, and behave around wealth. If you're someone who enjoys meaningful stories and deep insights that challenge your everyday thinking, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It helps us grow and keeps you connected with more value-packed content like this. Let's begin. Chapter 1. No one's crazy. Everyone has a unique view of money, shaped by their personal experiences. A person raised in poverty will treat risk and savings differently than someone raised in comfort. What seems foolish to one person may be perfectly reasonable to another. It reminds us to approach others, and even ourselves, with understanding, not judgment. Chapter 2. Luck and Risk. Success is never purely the result of hard work, just as failure isn't always caused by poor decisions. Luck and risk are like siblings, invisible forces playing a major role in our outcomes. That's why humility in success and empathy in failure are so important. Chapter 3. Never enough. Too many people chase more without knowing what enough looks like. This pursuit can cost them their peace, reputation, and even freedom. Enough is the realization that happiness doesn't scale with income beyond a point. Know your limit, respect it. Chapter 4. Confounding compounding. Compounding is simple, but it's not intuitive. The secret to wealth isn't brilliance, it's time. Warren Buffett made the majority of his fortune after age 50. His biggest strength wasn't genius, it was consistency, patience, and longevity. Chapter 5. Getting wealthy versus staying wealthy. Getting rich often requires boldness and risk-taking, but staying rich, that requires humility, caution, and the ability to survive. Most financial disasters come from forgetting this difference. Chapter 6. Tails, you win. A small number of actions account for the majority of results. Whether in business or investing, success often comes from a few big wins and sticking around long enough to benefit from them. Chapter 7. Freedom. The ultimate goal of money isn't more stuff. It's freedom. The freedom to do what you want, when you want, with the people you love. Real wealth is control over your time. Chapter 8. The man in the car paradox. When you see someone in a fancy car, you don't admire them. You imagine yourself in that car. That's the paradox. We think people admire us for our wealth, but most people are too focused on their own dreams. True confidence doesn't need to show off. Chapter 9. Wealth is what you don't see. Visible spending is not the same as wealth. The house, the car, the clothes, those are what people choose to show. True wealth is often invisible. It's in what you don't spend. Savings, investments, options. Chapter 10. Save money. Save not just for emergencies or big purchases. Save because it gives you options. It gives you control, flexibility, and peace. Wealth is about having the ability to say no when it matters most. If you're enjoying these insights, give this video a like and feel free to comment below with the chapter that impacted you the most. Chapter 11. Reasonable greater than rational. You don't have to be perfectly rational. What matters is making decisions that are reasonable for you and your life. Personal finance is more personal than financial. Chapter 12. Surprise. The biggest events, both good and bad, often take us by surprise. The past doesn't always predict the future. That's why flexibility and resilience are more important than rigid plans. Chapter 13. Room for error. Build a margin of safety into everything. Your savings, your investments, your expectations. The world is uncertain, and even good plans can fail. The buffer is what keeps you afloat when they do. Chapter 14. You'll change. What you value today might not matter to you 10 years from now. That's okay. Plan with the expectation that you will evolve. And your financial life should have room to grow with you. Chapter 15. Nothing's free. Every benefit has a hidden cost. The stock market offers high returns, but demands patience during volatility. Career growth comes with stress and sacrifice. Know what you're trading for what you want. Chapter 16. You and me. Everyone's financial goals and risk tolerance are different. Don't copy others. Create a strategy that reflects your values, timelines, and comfort. Chapter 17. The seduction of pessimism. Bad news grabs attention, but over the long term, progress outweighs setbacks. Staying positive isn't naive. It's historically accurate. Be cautious but stay optimistic. Chapter 18. When you'll believe anything. In uncertain times, people cling to any belief that offers hope. That makes them vulnerable. Always stay grounded. Real financial wisdom is calm, quiet, and often counterintuitive. Chapter 19. All together now. Managing money well doesn't require genius. It requires avoiding mistakes, staying consistent, and understanding your own emotions. It's a lifelong practice, not a one-time hack. Chapter 20. Confessions. In the end, Housel shares his own approach to money. Not because it's ideal, but because it works for him. That's the point. Personal finance should be personal. Choose what works for you, not what impresses others. So, what's the real psychology of money? That wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about how you think. That the most important financial tool isn't your salary. It's your mindset. And that the real power of money lies in the ability to live life on your terms. If this summary shifted your perspective, give it a like and share it with someone who needs to hear this. And if you want more thoughtful book insights like this, subscribe to Book Situation and turn on notifications. We've got a lot more coming. Thanks for listening. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.